Miwa and Foxy's Winter Wonderland. Once upon a time, in a cozy village where snowflakes danced like tiny stars, there lived a curious little girl named Miwa. Her winter days were filled with dreams and wonders. This year, as the first snow blanketed the village, Miwa made a new friend, a playful little fox named Foxy. Together, Miwa and Foxy set off on a magical journey through the winter landscape. They marveled at the frost-kissed trees and the silence of the snowy forest. In Beijing, they gazed upon the Great Wall, majestic and proud, draped in a silver blanket of snow, whispering stories of winters past. In Tokyo, Miwa and Foxy were captivated by the rare sight of winter cherry blossoms in the heart of the bustling city. They danced under the petals, feeling as if they were part of a winter fairy tale. Then, in London, they strolled through streets adorned with sparkling Christmas lights, absorbing the joy and warmth of the festive season. During their travels, Foxy showed Miwa how animals prepare for winter. In the snow-covered forest, they discovered a bear's den, where a bear was hibernating, sleeping through the coldest months to combat the cold. They also found snakes and frogs. The snakes curled up in safe underground spots. Entering a state of slow metabolism, frogs sought refuge in the warm, moist mud of lakes, helping them survive the chilly winter days. Miwa was deeply fascinated by the wisdom of nature. She learned that even in the harsh winter, life has its tenacity and strategies for survival. Foxy explained that these adaptations were not only for survival, but also part of the cycle of nature. As the night fell, Miwa and Foxy sat beside a flickering campfire. Miwa pondered all that she had learned. Winter was not just an end of a season, but a beginning of a new cycle of life. As their journey came to an end, Miwa and Foxy sat under the starlit sky. Miwa realized that winter was more than just a season. It was a time for rest, reflection, and hope for the future. As they watched the first signs of spring, Miwa knew every winter has its end, and every end is a new beginning. "Good night, Foxy," whispered Miwa. "Goodbye, winter. Hello to the new adventures that await us."
Whispers of winter. In the dance of snowflakes under starlit skies, a tale unfolds where wonder lies. Miwa, with dreams in her eyes so bright, meets Foxy the fox under the winter's light. Through forests hushed with frosty lace, they wander and wonder in this magical place. Beijing's Great Wall, in silver sheen, whispers of winters long unseen. Cherry blossoms, Tokyo's rare winter delight, dance with Miwa and Foxy in the moon's soft light. London's lights twinkle in festive array, guiding their steps in a joyous ballet. Nature's secrets Foxy reveals of bears in slumber and the cold that heals. Serpents and frogs in their hideaways rest, winter's harsh test, nature's quest. By the campfire's glow, as the night falls deep, Miwa learns of life's promises to keep. The cycle of seasons, the rise after the fall, winter's end is a beginning for all. So under the stars, as their journey ends, Miwa and Foxy, nature's friends, good night. She whispers to the fox so dear, in winter's embrace, spring is near.